Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss about replacement model. Replacement model is a very important topic in the subject operational research. So first of all we discuss what is the replacement model, and after that we will discuss how to solve this type of problems. So first of all, what is the replacement? Okay, when we start the new industry, we will purchase new machines, buildings as well as the men. But after some times, when use that particular machines, its maintenance cost is increasing. Okay, year by year maintenance cost of a machine, building and workers is increasing, and its resale value, that means when we have to again sell this particular machine, that is we call it as a resale value, is decreasing year by year. So when after some times maintenance becomes very high and resale value becomes very less, we have to replace this machine by the new one. But at which particular year we have to replace this machine, that is a problem of a operation research, and we have to find out this optimum replacement time in the replacement model. So this is our main objective. So in the replacement model, when we purchase a new machine and after usage it becomes its components become worn out, then we have to replace it. That this type of problems comes under the replacement model. After that, when we construct the new buildings, there are cracks appears in the walls or roofs, and we need some maintenance. So at which time we have to construct the new building instead of the old one, that this type of problems comes under the again replacement model. After that, when we recruit a new workers, he is young, his work efficiency is also more, but after he becomes old, its work efficiency decreases or fall down. So at which time we have to recruit the new workers to replace the old one. So that comes under the replacement model. So these three types of and there are many projects also we can consider in the replacement model. So when we see the replacement model, there are two types. First of all, for the items which are fails gradually and the items which are fails suddenly. So suppose we have one particular lathe machine. Suppose this is the lathe machine, and we have to suppose this lathe machine having the different components, and we require some maintenance for this component, and these components are worn out gradually, and after 3 years or after 10 years it becomes it fails, so worn out. This type of component we call it as a items fails gradually. But when there is a accident of a car, any car, the car is fails very suddenly, that we call it as a items fails suddenly. So for our main objective is we have to find out the replacement year for the items which fails gradually. Okay, so again when we considering these items fail gradually, there are two types. First of all, when we considering the money value in our calculation, then we get the one particular replacement year, and we also don't consider the money value for our model, then we get the one particular model. So first of all, what is money value? Okay, suppose this year is 2020. Okay, suppose this year is 2020 and I have 1000 rupees in my pocket. Okay, so in 2021 the value of this 1000 rupees is decreasing and it becomes only 900 rupees. For the 2025 the value is again decreasing and it only having the values of 500. So the value of the money is decreasing for this case. So we have to consider this money value for our replacement model. So if we are not considering money value, then how to solve this problem, and when we considering the money value, then how to solve the problem, we will find in next slides. Okay, so first of all we see the first model, that is the replacement of an item which deteriorates gradually without considering money value, So in this case we are not considering the money value in our calculation. So first of all, there are certain terms while solving the problems. Suppose I have purchased one particular machine M, okay, for the price of 7 lakh. Okay, since 7 lakhs is nothing but the capital cost of a asset, and which is denoted by the capital letter C. So 7 lakh is the capital cost. Okay, after 5 years or after 3 years, suppose I want to sell this particular machine, so I have resell this machine at the 1 lakh rupees only. Then this value 1 lakh is called as a scrap value at the end, and which is denoted by the capital letter S. Okay, but during the operation of these 3 years, for the first year I required the 1000 rupees for the maintenance of this machine. For the oiling and for the replacement of worn out parts, I required the 1000 rupees. So this, for the second year I required the 3000 rupees. So this all the cost comes under the operating cost or maintenance cost, which is denoted by the capital letter M. And I have decided to replace the machine after 3 years. So this 3 is nothing but the optimum replacement year, and which is denoted by the small letter N. So our main objective is to find out the optimum replacement period for the machine or for the any household appliances. Okay, so now we will discuss how to solve this type of problems. Okay, suppose we have the problem number 1, that is the maintenance cost and resale values per year of a machine whose purchase price is 7000 is given below. That means we have already given the maintenance cost and resale value of the machine for the 8 year, and its purchase price is 7000 rupees only. That is the capital cost, or we call it as capital letter C, is 7000 rupees. Okay, for the first year the maintenance cost is 900, for the second year it is 1200, and similarly for the 8th year it is 5900. Okay, and the resale value is 4000, 2000, and for the 8th year it is 400. You can observe here the maintenance cost is increasing year by year, but the resale value is decreasing. Okay, so for the first year it is 4000, for the second year it is 2000, for the third year it becomes 1200, and for the 8th year it becomes 400. So we have to solve this particular problem. First of all, we have to construct the one table. Okay, so the first column of a table is the year, number of years. So there are 8 number of years, so I write down here 1 2 3 4 year up to the 8. Okay, after that you have to write down the maintenance cost in the rupees. So this is maintenance cost in rupees. It is already given in the problem, so I can write down here 900, 1200, 1600 up to the 5900. This is already given in the problem. Okay, after that we have to calculate the cumulative maintenance, that is M. So how to calculate the cumulative maintenance? That is for the first year the cumulative maintenance is 900 only, but when we go for the second year, there is a maintenance cost of a second year, as well as we are already have some money already vested in the first year maintenance, that is also counted in the second year. So we calculate as the cumulative maintenance. So how to calculate? That is the 1200 plus this 900, it becomes 2100. Okay, for the third year we have to calculate, then it becomes 2100 plus 1600, that is 3700. How 3700 it's come? And that is the 2100 plus third year maintenance cost is 1600. So this both are get add up, and we get the third year cumulative maintenance. For the fourth year, for the 8th year, we have to calculate similarly. Okay, after that the next column is the resale value. So resale value I already it is given in the problem itself. So for the first year it is a 4000, for the second year it is 2000, and up to the 8th year it is 400. So resale value is given in the problem itself. Okay, now we have to calculate the depreciation, so which is denoted by the capital letter depreciation, capital letter D. Okay, so what is depreciation? Depreciation is nothing but the when we purchase some product for the initial price, that is the 7000 or 8000, and each year its resale value is decreasing. So that is suppose for the first year its resale value is 4000, so we are losing 3000 rupees as our purchase price is 7000 of a machine. So and we are after 1 year we are selling this particular machine at the 4000, then we losing the 3000, then we call it as a depreciation. Okay, similarly for the second year, suppose the resale value is 2000 and our initial cost is 7000, then our depreciation is 5000. So depreciation is increasing as the year are going on or year are passing on. So for the third year, similarly we have to calculate the 7000 minus 1200, it becomes 5800. And for the last year, 8th year, when we subtract the 7000 minus 400, we get the value as a depreciation of 6600. Now next column is the total cost. So total cost is nothing but the how much cost we are losing, how much money we are losing while operating this particular machine and while while buying that particular machine. So total cost is nothing but the total depreciation, okay, plus total cumulative maintenance. So what is the for the first year, our total cost is 3000 is the depreciation, and the cumulative maintenance is the 900. Cumulative maintenance is also the rupees we are vesting, and the depreciation is also rupees we are vesting. So both are get add up, that is the 900 plus 3000, so it becomes 3900. Okay, after that, for the second year, the depreciation is the 5000 plus cumulative maintenance is the 2100. So 2100 plus 5000, it becomes 7100. For the third year, similarly 3700 plus 5800, it becomes 9500. Okay, similarly for the last year, 8th year, the depreciation cost is 6600, and our maintenance cost is 22,900. So our total cost is 29,500. So this is the total cost, how total cost is calculated. Now last important column is the average cost per year. So how to calculate the average cost per year is nothing but the total cost divided by year. Okay, so for the first year, the total cost is 3900, so we divide by the number of years, that is a 1. So we get the average cost per year is the 3900. For the second year, when we divide the total cost by the 2, that is it is for the second year, so I get the average cost as a 3550. For the third year, it is 9500 divided by 3, so I get the average cost as a 3166. Similarly, when I calculate the average total average cost for the 8th year, so I get the 29,500 is the total cost divided by the 8, so I get the total average cost per year as a 3687.55 rupees. Okay, so when we observe the last column, it is very important to see here. When we have the go for from first year to second year, you can observe here the first year average cost is 3900, and for the second year it is decreasing. For the third year it is again decreasing. Okay, for the fourth year it is again decreasing, that is from 3166 to 3050 rupees. Okay, for the fifth year it is again decreasing from the 30 rupees, that is the 3020. Okay, but when we go for the from year number 5 to 6, the depreciation cost or average cost per year is increasing. Okay, for the fifth year the average cost is 3020 rupees, and for the sixth year the average cost is 3150 rupees. So it is decreasing, clearly increasing in this particular case. So after this particular 6 year, when if we are using that particular machine, we are losing our money from our pocket, and it is very costly. So we have to replace this machine at the 6th year. So our solution of the problem is when we have to replace this particular machine, so we can replace this machine at the 6th year. So this is the optimum replacement time. If any problem, you can contact me at the sbsangre@kkbag.edu.in. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe my channel and like, share this particular video.